Hi y'all, it's Lynda at Wreaths by Lynda. It's Tuesday, March 31st, and we're going to do another bee wreath today. I made this one yesterday for, let me back up. Remember a couple of weeks ago I made one for myself, and I got a lot of positive feedback on it, and I got a couple of orders. And so I made this one yesterday for one of those orders. We used woodland ruffle method with 34-inch pieces of the Deco mesh and all this beautiful ribbon and the cute little sign and the little beehives. So today we're going to make another one. It's going to be just a little bit different. Let me put this away and I'll show you what we're doing. That home is where my honey is sign came from, Big Lots, and I was very fortunate to be able to go back and get a couple more and have those in my inventory. But this one today is going to be for my friend Maureen, and Maureen has a little different sign. We have this cute Be Kind sign, came from Deco Exchange. I've already stapled the pipe cleaners on the back of it, as you can see back here. And Maureen and her husband and her son and his partner, just bought some land, and they are building a ranch, and it's going to be called Honeybee Ranch. Isn't that sweet? And they're going to have honeybees. I'm so excited. I can't wait to go see it whenever it quits raining and it's not so muddy. We're also going to use these cute beehives. I just love them. The beehives, and make sure I get all this right. We have some really cute ribbon. The same thing, I'm using the same ribbon that I've been using, but just because it's so precious. Came from the Wreath Shop. Originally, I think I had ordered it from CraftOutlet, and then they quit taking orders. And I had got what I got from CraftOutlet I used for my original one, and then they stopped taking orders for a few days, and I got orders. So I got this extra ribbon and the hives. I was so fortunate, from the Wreath Shop. But we have the bee on the 2.5-inch ribbon, and the white daisies on the black background, 1.5. We have this beautiful yellow and white stripe with the black rickrack, and yellow with black Swiss dots. Those are what we're using. I'm going to move those out of the way. We're also using, when I did the first one, I used a white with this mesh, and on the one I just did yesterday, when I reordered from where did that mesh come from? When I reordered from the Wreath Shop, which, like I said, I was really fortunate that they had this mesh, and which is called a fabric stripe mesh, and it's Deco mesh, but it's got the yellow stripe is fabric. And then I also ordered this solid yellow, which is actually more of a yellow gold. And I did not think that they would go together, but man, I think it's just super complimentary on that other wreath. So we'll do this again today. We're going to use the same thing. But we're going to use just the ruffle method. Each piece is cut 20 inches. Also did a little something different on this one. I cut this one with my wood burner. I couldn't think what it was called for a minute. I really think that this frays a lot. And in fact, I'll show you something and it snags on everything. On the first one that I made, I cut too much, and you can see how that's frays. It just frays and frays. So I'm hoping that by using the wood burner, which I don't normally do, will help keep it from fraying. Okay, I'm gonna pan you down a little bit. We're gonna get started. We're gonna do our 20-inch ruffles. Okay, let me move some things out of the way so that you guys can see. What a mess, Lynda. We'll just slide that over there. And our ribbons too. The ribbons are already cut. The ribbons are cut to 12 inches. The mesh is already cut. We're ready to go. We have a 15-inch black pencil work wreath. I'm sure that my work wreath came from Trendy Tree. I love me some Trendy Tree. Although I will admit that I did get one shipment of wreaths forms in from Deco Exchange, and in the orange and black when I was making some wreaths for my granddaughter at OSU. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, there's 18 twist ties. I always count because the other day I did one and it had 19. But there's 18 twist ties on a wreath form. It measures 15 from side to side. By the time you add your mesh and your ribbons and everything, it's about 24 inches wide, and it ends up, this form is elevated, so it ends up being about 6 or 8 inches deep. It's a really big, fluffy wreath. All right, we're going to get started. Like I said, we're just going to do the ruffle method, and that's where we just and we got mesh all over the place. Okay. Just lay it out here like this, and put your thumbs against the edge here, and then just start walking up the middle. Not pretty. That's so pretty. We're going to put this right in here. And pin that out. How cute is that? All right. Now we're going to switch gears, go to the yellow. You know what? I don't even know if I introduced myself, but I am Lynda Allen, and this is Wreaths by Lynda. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Hope you enjoy yourself. Hope you learned something today. Hope that you will subscribe to my channel and want to come back and spend some more time with us. If you do subscribe, then you might want to click on that little bell over there, and it will give you an update anytime that I upload new content or when I make a live video. You know, I don't know if it's because my table is taller or what, but I see so many people that do their wreaths sitting down. I don't know how you do that. And then I heard one lady say she didn't know how people did it standing up. You know, you're always going to have some fraying. That's just going to happen. That's just Deco Mesh. But the more that you mess with it, the more that it frays. And I just, I mean, like I said, on that first batch, I cut it, and I guess I messed with it too much. I just felt like it frayed way too much. So we'll see. Hopefully this will keep it a little less. Keep it from fraying. Because it sure wants to stick to everything. You know, and these are honeybees. They're not other bees. I guess you could sometimes, it might be a bumblebee. Is a bumblebee and a honeybee the same thing? I don't think so. But anyway, I'm kind of surprised that my friend Shauna hasn't asked me for a yellow and black wreath. She lives down in Cleburne. And the Cleburne is the Yellow Jackets. I just love yellow and black though. It's not my favorite colors, but I just love it. I think it's so pretty. And you know, and the advantage of something like this is that this could be up year round. Because be kind, right? That's what we all need to do, is be kind. Okay, again, we've got 20-inch, this is 10-inch mesh. This is a Deco mesh with a fabric stripe. That's what it's called. The yellow is just Deco mesh. They both came from the Wreath Shop. We've cut them in 20-inch lengths and using the ruffle method. I think it's kind of cool. I think I've done, this will be my third bee wreath, and I think I've done 3 different methods. Oops. Guess what I forgot to do? There's been a couple of posts on Facebook talking about how the scam calls and spam calls have slowed down, but that's not the case. It's not the case at all. Not for me anyway. I get about 10 a day. So frustrating. You know, in this time, you don't want to miss any calls from your friends and your family, trying to stay caught up with everyone and stuff, but I just pretty much have to keep it muted, it seems like. So how are you guys doing? How are you holding up? I'm hoping that you're a busy person, that you're able to keep yourself busy. I'm trying. I've made quite a few wreaths here the last few days. Gotta figure out how to deliver them. Okay, we got that outer row done. Doesn't that look pretty? It sure does. Yeah, I made, at the end of this, I will show you some of the ones that I've made over the last few days. I did not necessarily do a video on all of them. All right, let's see. Okay. Sometimes when they attach the twist ties, or the ribbon ties on these wreath forms, you don't always stagger them really well. So you gotta kind of look around and, oh, like those two right there. Man, those are real close together. Okay. So what's your weather been like? I think it's really nice here today, here in Crowley, Texas. It says that it's 59 degrees and sunny, and it's supposed to get up to about 66 today. You know, over the past weekend, oh, I don't know, the last part of last week, I guess it got up in the 80s, and you know, being stuck in the house, okay, my AC got turned on, which drives my husband crazy. But oh well. You can always put on more clothes. Can't necessarily take off more clothes. But we had some really bad thunderstorms here for, I don't know, we've had a lot of rain over the past month. And supposed to have been some really bad storms yesterday, but we didn't get any of it. Love, love, love these colors. I like a pencil tie wreath because the stems are extra long. And if you know, for you're doing a thick mesh, or you're gonna add lots of ribbon or other embellishments, things like that, it'll be. Oh, see that one moved. Let's see if we can't make that baby stay. That's why that was so close together. It slid. Anyway, if you I totally forgot what I was talking about. Oh well. Someone told me yesterday that you weren't supposed to talk so much on YouTube. The YouTube people don't like that. Well, sorry folks. I'm a talker. I like to talk. I'm standing out here in the garage by myself. My options are to have my husband come out here and stand out here with me and talk to me, or turn on some music, which that would be nice, wouldn't it? You know, I guess you could do that sometime. Have a little voiceover, I guess. I don't know. I know what I was saying. Anyway, these top twist ties, they don't always, they're not always lined up to where they alternate, and like right now, that's not happening. So I'm going to, what am I going to do? Not worry about it? Or did I mess up? No, I didn't mess up. It'll be okay. Now we're supposed to shelter in, and I know that that means getting out and about around other people and everything, but I think that I might get my husband to go for a drive. You know, we don't have to talk to anybody else. We just be with each other in the car, and I don't know. I don't know if you can get a ticket for doing that. I'll tell you right now that in a few days, all the bluebonnets and wildflowers are going to be popping up, and I don't want to miss that. My niece Nicole, her and her husband live out on some acreage with his folks in a different house. They're building a big house right now, and it's going to be so cool. And but they anyway, and with her in-laws and her sister-in-law and her husband and kids also live out there. They all live in separate homes, but they have cows and they have a stock tank and all those babies. She calls them free range kids. All right, you guys, looky there. How pretty is that? I think that's going to be beautiful. All right, so we're going to get started on putting our ties on. I'm trying to decide whether I'm going to put this sign, whether we're going to put it right in the middle. You know, that would be kind of cute, wouldn't it? Right in the middle with just all the ribbons going out and around. I think we just might. Ooh. Okay. Again, this is 10-inch mesh that was cut to 20 inches, and we did the ruffle method, and we alternated each tie. These ribbons are cut to 12 inches. I've already dovetailed the ends of them. Fold it in half like that. Pinch it together a little bit. And because I'm going to put that sign in the middle, I kind of want them to I'm going to want them to all come out this way. So you're still going to make a little bird, but it we're going to do it more this way. And I just have to remember, okay. Sticky. Okay, so see what I mean? Instead of fanning them out, can you see that? Instead of fanning them out like we normally would, like an X, my friend Vonda, she just came online, and she's the one that one over there is for. She just sent me a message and said, oh, is that for me? This ribbon is so stinking nice. I mean, it has good form. It's so thick. Just love it. Yeah, so I would say that in the last 3-4 days, I I made patriotic wreath for my mom, which was kind of a take on a pixie wreath that Katie over at Crazy Maisie Creations is doing. And my mom had saw it and she thought that was such a good idea, and she told me she wanted me to make her more of a pixie one. The one I made her for St. Patrick's Day was humongous. So I think she wants something a little smaller. So anyway, so I did. I made her a smaller one. Now mine's not quite pixie because I think Katie's using, oh, I put the wrong one in there. Katie's using the 8-inch wreath frames, and they come from Dollar Tree. And I don't have any of the 8-inch. I only had a 12-inch one. But it still made a smaller wreath. It's not, it's a lot smaller. And it's a lot flatter. It's more flat, and it will definitely fit on your door between a storm door and your main door. I'm not worrying about the bee ribbon as far as which way I put it in there. I'm just not. You know, bees are bees, and they don't all fly the same direction. Maybe they do, maybe they don't, but my bees don't. You know, it was funny, yesterday I was doing a wreath, and again, I'll show it to you at the end, but it was from a bike kit. It was from a wreath kit that I got from Lori over at Hardworking Mom, and it was the first time I ever bought a wreath kit from anyone, and everything came in it, everything. And anyway, it turned out so stinking cute. But one of the ribbons, two of the ribbons that we used in it were gingham. A little pink gingham check and a little blue gingham check. It's so sweet. It made me think about babies, about my babies, you know, and of course about when I was younger too. That seemed like, but you know, to me it's very, very baby. Well, I'm going to tell you something else. It was funny. Who was it? Somebody had asked, what did certain flowers or things like that, you know, evoke memories for you. This, like this daisy print, this daisy ribbon, you know what that makes me think about? The love bug, you know, hippies back during the late 60s, early 70s. I remember my friend Marla wanted to have she wanted to convert their garage into a party room. Now, mind you, we were in elementary school, I mean junior high, okay? But they had a refrigerator out there, and we painted it pink, and we painted love flowers all over it. Peace, or what were they called? Oh my goodness sakes, they were called something, but you know, you drew them on everything, and you drew your big fat poofy cloud letters. So that's what that makes me think about, that. About Marla. Okay, we got the bottom row done. Let's move to the top. See, there's another scam likely call coming in. I am so popular with those people. Okay, we're going to do the same thing because, again, we're going to put that sign down and right in the middle. So I want these to, I don't want them to go, I want them to stay out. See that? See how that is like that? That way all the ribbons are fanning out. I got some cute little bees I'm going to try to put on here. One of these days, I hope to have an Etsy shop set up to where I can post all of these. I've been putting them on my Facebook page, and I've gotten some traffic from that, but my page is a hot mess, that's for sure. You know, I'm just not very techy, and that's not a good excuse, is it? I just need to sit down and bite the bullet and learn to do it. I think I can, because I have quite a bit of inventory of wreaths, and have some Easter ones made up that, you know, they need to go somewhere. Oh, I think we're short. Yeah, we'll have to cut one more set, and that'll be okay. Okay, we need the bee and the daisy. Is that right? Oh no, no, it's right there. What was I looking at? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right. There we go. How cute is that? Love it. All right. Let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and put the hanger on the back here. And here, let me show you how I do it. I just take a pipe cleaner and I make a loop, just like that. And I'll come up where I want it, figure out about how much I want. Then I just twist it around and wrap it around the frame. Wrap it around the frame. Now this is probably going to slide, so what I'll do is after I'm going to turn on the glue pot in just a second, or the glue gun, I'll probably glue it down, put a little bit of glue on there. Alright, but then that way I know where the top is. So this is the top, right here, right in the middle, yeah. Okay, and we're going to put our bead down. I think I'm going to just feed it right through the mesh. Okay, there's one. Okay. I'm going to pull these ties out just in case I need them for attaching the beads. And you know what? Normally I wouldn't flip my wreath over like this, but one, we wanted all of our ribbons to be facing out. 2, we don't have a bow on yet, and there's not any florals on, so there's not anything to not anything for it to smush. And I'm not going to have it turned over long enough that I have to worry about that. How's that? If it's hanging up, be kind. I think it's cute. It could be a little tighter. I like it. All right, what do you think now? I'm gonna make a bow. Make a smaller bow up at each corner maybe. I think maybe I won't have such long tails because again I don't want them to I'm tell you what, I don't even know about a bow, but everything's better with a bow on it, right? Okay, so let's just do about a 6-inch tail. I know that's kind of small, but we're going to make small bows. I'm not going to make super gigantic bow. I'm going to go to about 5 inches. See what that does. I think that's good. I think that's real good. I like that a lot. Y'all know I got over here and started doing this. I don't have a pipe cleaner. I don't have zip ties. Okay, I made 4 loops with this one. And cut that off there. You know, the other day I saw something where, a tip from Lori, where she said that you could use your tails to complement the bow, you know, to be a part of the bow. So we could actually do this. We could actually move our tail here in the middle. Look at that. Okay. And that's almost like a 3rd loop. See, and the same thing here. Move this one up here, this one down here, and move that one over there. Look at there. Isn't that cute? Just like that. And then we could do the next bow with the ribbon going that direction. I'm going to grab my pipe cleaner and my zip tie, a couple of them, just in case we decide to make 2 bows. Okay, then we're going to come in here with our bee. Dovetail our ribbon. Come in here. We're going to pull this one down here like this. Okay, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to stay with about 6 inches or 5 inch. What did I do? 5 inch. 5 inch bow. Ribbon loop. Okay, let's try this. Let's put this one up here and this one down here. We're get it all flipped around. Okay, then we're going to use our Black and White Daisy and do something a little bit different. I'm going to come in a little bit smaller, not quite 5 inches. Two. Oh, this is a thick bow. And make this one again a little bit smaller. And this one I'm only going to do the 2 plus 1 in the middle. So we'll make it even smaller. Alright, we're going to slip our zip tie underneath, pull it across and hook it a little bit. We're going to make sure we got everybody in. Slide it around. You'll have a little groove there where you've been pushing all your ribbons down. I still go ahead and put my pipe cleaner in now while I can get to it. Alright, so then you can start moving your ribbons around. We're going to do some more after we get it on our wreath. Maybe I'm going the wrong way. Maybe that's my problem. I don't know. Or I got them turned, ribbons turned, something. Okay. That looks pretty cute. That looks pretty cute. Okay, now we're going to pull it really tight. And Okay, and we might have to cut these ribbons a little shorter. We're gonna run your fingers under them like that so that they curl under. I should have done that before I put them on, but I didn't. Okay. Oops. Right there. How cute is that? The bow's on there really good. Right. I'm trying to decide, do we think we need a third bow or, a second bow? We are going to put our honeycombs in there. Honeycombs. Listen to me, I'm doing it again. Our beehives. Got our beehives. And then look at these cute little bees that I got at Hobby Lobby. Aren't they adorable? They're so cute. We could just stick a couple of these around. Maybe not do two bows. Maybe just do one bow and a couple of bees. And we be done, right? How cute is that? Oh my goodness. All right. I think we're going to do that, but you know, I got that, turn this on. I'm going to turn that on and turn on my glue gun too. Okay, all right, what are we doing here? All right, I got the glue skillet warming up. I'm sorry I didn't already have it on, but it warms up pretty fast. Oh, I don't want to break that. And, oh goodness sakes. I just realized I did not turn off my wood burning tool. Yikes, that would have been, I'd have reached over there and grabbed a hold of that. I'd have been really upset. Okay, so we don't need the other pipe cleaner. We can back move the Bodabra. I mean the Deluxe Easy Bow Maker out of the way. It's not gonna mess off of here. Alright, so these beehive picks, is that not just the cutest thing? They got these little flowers on them and these little yellow balls. And they're a styrofoam and they're covered in glitter, and you know, of course, everything's better with glitter on it, right? And then these little bees kind of have a coppery look. See how they match really well? They're kind of sparkly. Okay, I just pull them apart. There's actually 3 sections. I could do just one if I wanted to, but I kind of like all 3. Just have to figure out which way we want them to go. Okay. All right, hang on a second. Trying to figure out how I'm going to put these in here. So I'm just going to wrap my stems around, my twist ties around, and then I'm going to make it into a loop and push it down. And so when I put some glue on here, then I can slide it into there, and then the mesh and everything will fluff up around it. Okay, so we're going to put that one there. And we're going to have one up here at the top, almost like it's coming out of the bow. Cut this off here. And then we're going to have another one down here on the side. And on these long twist ties, if you're not going to use them, you can snip them off and then tuck it under. But they work really good for twisting them around, making little loops to secure your artificial flowers. You know, if you had some black-eyed Susan flowers or whatever, wouldn't that look pretty on there? Or even some daisies, which unfortunately I do not have daisies. Let's see, is that already melted? Yeah, yeah, sister. Uh-huh. Alright, we just got some glue on the end of our pick here. We're going to stick it in. I want that one to be about like that. I just love these beehives. I just think they're so cute. Okay. I like these little stems that come off of them. When it's hanging on your door, it'll, and you can move the beehive however you want to, but they'll blow in the wind. That'd be cute. All right. All right, let's get this one done, and then we'll be almost finished, you guys. if you have any questions, all the description of how I did everything is also going to be listed below, as well as what materials I used. And since I know exactly where I got all these materials, I'll go ahead and include the SKU numbers. Then that way, if you want to attempt to order from them, you can. All right, how's that look right there with those beehives on there? Isn't that cute? Oh my goodness sakes. All right, now we got to figure out how to put these little, oh, they have little cool beans. Oh my. Do you see that? They have a little hook. I guess they're for hanging on the door or something. But isn't that cute? All right. Look at there. I just slid that right down there. And then we're going to twist this around. And cut it off a little bit, not a whole lot. Tuck that inside. That's so cute. Look there. Isn't it adorable? Love that. Let's put another one up here. Let's put one up here in the corner. And you know what? I'm going to try to bend that a little bit because I want to see if I can glue this one, or I want him. I'm going to put a little glue on him, see if he'll stick on that frame. Come. Oh. Ah, that might end up being too much of a mess. Let's see. I got glue all over him. Okay, see that? What do you think? See, look cute? Oh my goodness sakes. I don't know if I want that one here. What do you think? Here? Should put him right there? Or we should have another one down there? No, I think maybe right here. And of course, that was where I tied down my you know what? Now, that's too cute. All right, I'm gonna, I need to find a black pipe cleaner. Or I got something I think I might be able to use. That happened to be the twist tie that I cut off. But let's see if we can hook this. If I can get this through there. Well, I know what I'm trying to do, folks. You ever do that? You ever have something in mind, you know what you want to do, and geez almighty, it just seems like everything's against you. Okay. Got that down in there. Okay. And that little holder of his bends a little bit, so we can bend him so that he's, and we might put a little glue on his bottom so that he stays where he's supposed to stay. Isn't that cute? That's too stinky cute. Let's try that. Let's see if we can squirt a little glue down in there. Get him to stay where he's supposed to stay. Hold it in place for a little bit. Alright, you guys, I think we be done. Yeah, how cute is this? Oh, I'm really loving this. I hope my friend Maureen likes it. So excited. I hope she does. And again, I can't wait to go check out her property, the Beehive Ranch. Isn't that a cute name for a place to live? Especially if you have all your family with you. That's so cool. I'm so happy for her and Minnie. All right, you guys. I'm gonna raise it up just a little bit to show you a couple of things, but hang on one second. You got me? Okay. Again, I am Lynda Allen, and this is Wreaths by Lynda, and I appreciate you stopping by here today and watching my videos, sticking it out with me while I make this really cute, precious wreath for my friend Maureen and her Beehive Ranch. If you have not subscribed to my channel, I hope that you will, and click that little bell icon so it'll let you know the next time I upload new content. I told you that at the end that I was going to show you some of the things that I've done this week, the last couple of days rather, during our social distancing and sheltering in. Hang on one second and I'll grab a couple of things. I made this one yesterday. This came from a wreath kit from Miss Lori over at Hardworking Mom, and I just love it. I was so excited about getting to do this wreath kit. It says, welcome, enjoy the ride, and you see it has the pink and the blue gingham, and the bicycle, the ribbon, the bicycle on the ribbon matches the bicycle on the sign, which Miss Lori makes the signs. I did the woodland ruffle method with this, using both meshes, the turquoise and the hot pink. And then I came back afterwards and I added all these little tiny bows. So, and everything in here, including the wreath form, came in the kit. It was such a good deal. I've never done that before. And anyway, I think it just turned out so precious, absolutely precious. I think this would be super cute all spring and all summer. And also think it would look really cute in a little girl's room too. All right, so that was one thing. This was another wreath that I made a few days ago. I was going to attempt to do a live video on YouTube, and I just kind of chickened out. I started it and I didn't finish it, the video, and so I hope that you understand. But anyway, isn't this cute? Didn't it turn out precious? I call it my flip-flop wreath because the cute sign has all the flip-flops in it, and we have the green polka dot and the purple polka dot ribbon to match those polka dots on those flip-flops. And I just pulled some florals out of my greenery stash. It looks more blue, but it's not as purple. It's got a lot of purple in it. I like it a whole lot. Okay, and then of course I made the other bee wreath that I showed you earlier. Oh, I didn't show you this one. Made this pretty baby for my friend Miss Tara, who just bought a new home, and she needs a wreath for her front door, and she's not seen it yet. I'm not sure how we're going to go about doing all this delivering, but isn't that cute? Very, very happy with it. I'm still a novice at the grapevine wreaths, but I really like this a whole lot. Okay, and then, oh, I know what it was. Have the pixie one I was telling you about that my mom requested. Isn't that cute? Land that I love, all patriotic. You can see that this is a pretty flat wreath, and it'll fit. It's not too big. This one's it comes out to about 20 by 20, I think, and just used a flatter form and smaller poofs on the mesh. But it's what my mama wanted, and the little pixie wreaths are Miss Katie over at Crazy Maisie Creations. That's what she's working on right now for the doors of the people that are in the nursing home where her father's at. Isn't that a great idea? My mom lives in a senior facility that it's independent living, but it's all seniors, and I'm thinking I might throw together 3 or 4 more of these, and she can pass them out to some of her friends. Okay, and then the last thing that I'm working on, and it's just kind of a work in progress, is this real pretty. I love this mesh. This coral iridescent mesh is what it's called, but to me it's not coral, it is ballet pink, and I absolutely love it. I love this sign that says raised on sweet tea and Jesus, and this pretty ribbon that I got from Hobby Lobby, that I got the mesh from CraftOutlet, I believe it was. Oh, you know what? It's another one of those things that I'm going to be I actually think that came from General Wholesale, but wherever it came from, I'm going to tell you right now, I love it. It's probably my favorite color this year. I got there's a little, I don't know what you call it, a blooper. There's a little scratch on this picture, and I need to do some work on it, but I think it's beautiful. I think it's pretty and very springy, and again, summery too, and of course, if you're from the South, you were raised on sweet tea, right? Makes me think of my ex-father-in-law, who I absolutely love, Mr. Burke, and he made the best sweet tea. Okay, you guys, thanks again for hanging out with me. Wreaths by Lynda, And we'll do this again soon. Thank you so much. Bye, y'all. Have a good day.